Japan, India, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Korea, Indonesia, Thailand. Those are the top probably 8 or 9. Germany always has a fair number of students.
I think it's a very good education in a business school here, plus it's kind of affordable compared to other schools. And I like the area because it's close to San Francisco.
I wanted to study mass communication, so I heard studying mass communication or business area in the United States is very good, so I decided to come here.
I choose to come to California in order to get some environmental change and do something else.
My university have contract with this CSUEB, so I asked my advisor, and then they recommend to come here.
When I first arrived here, everything was really exciting and fantastic, and so nothing was very difficult. But when I got used to everything, it was kind of hard living in a suburb, and I kind of missed the big city, so that was kind of a bit of a struggle for me.
I wouldn't really say that there's strugglings living here. It's definitely a different environment to live in, but I rather see it as interesting as not really struggling. No.
The hardest thing for me was food, because I didn't know what to eat in the new country, so I ate French fries for like 2 weeks.
Probably the first one will be language, because I'm not really good at English, and sometimes it's really hard to dealing with really native speakers who didn't have experience with international students.
First problem is language problem. Very difficult to communicate and express myself in English, and the loneliness and food. Food is very oily here.
We have a speaking partner program which pairs up local students and international students, and the obligation on the local student is at least to meet the international once a week, usually for coffee or in the union. Sometimes they do activities where they're together, but mostly it's just talking. That's an important program. We also have what we call day-long learning program, which has a lot of different activities there. They're going on trips to anywhere, factories, hotels, organizations, even the bank, wherever, where they get a chance to meet with local people and actually ask them questions and find out what's going on in the society and relate that directly to their own experiences, you know, what it was like back in their country. So we feel that's a very important educational program, as well as being a lot of fun for the students. We actually have a workplace visit program where the student gets to come and see an advisor in our office, discuss with the advisor what particular workplace they would like to visit during the quarter, and that advisor will go through our resources and try to set them up with an individual visit. I think that's the key, not to be sitting in their rooms worrying about how much English they know. Get them out and doing things.
I have a couple of friends from Sweden that I spend a lot of time with. In addition to that, I spend a lot of time with my classmates who are mostly Koreans. Since we live so close to campus and are fairly isolated, I would guess that I spend the most time at campus or at the International House.
Actually, I hang out with international students mostly because there's not many opportunity to hang out with domestic students.
We eat on campus or hang out on campus. We have a lot of events here, or we just go to the city, to San Francisco or something. We have fun trips from the International House, so they take us on a bus every Saturday around Bay Area and California.
Passion to make friends more than native friends. So for me, easy to make international students friends. And we don't have family here, so I think we help each other a lot.
Some of the students are always going to stay with their own group. After all, local students do the same thing. It really isn't any different. You know, you have high school buddies, and you probably hang out with them in the university. Some people don't necessarily make a lot of new friends, while other people do. So we get both types, and the international students are not so different from any other student. They're going to be, some of them are going to be very shy, some of them are going to be very outgoing. I think that sports is a big activity that brings local and international together. International students have really good skills in certain sports, and they're much appreciated on this campus. Similarly, musicians, people who are doing art, they're often people who've managed to break through a little bit more than perhaps some of the more, what should we say, a little bit more inhibited types who might be studying business or computer science. So I think it all depends on the major and the level of activities that they want to do. I don't think you can generalize about this.
I'm not sure everyone knows about ISF. It's International Student Fellowship. Actually, the association is from Christian, but I'm not a Christian, but I followed my friends who is Christian, and they offered many cultural events, so it was really good.
When I went to ISF, I could experience American cultures, and then they are willing to help us. So, and I joined the conversation group here. It's helpful.